Hello motorheads and car enthusiasts! Welcome to Drive Press, your ultimate pit stop for hot off the press automotive insights. Today we're focusing on Toyota and its intriguing approach towards electric vehicles. While most automakers are rushing towards an electric future, Toyota is in the slow lane, taking a calculated detour. It's an unconventional move by this automotive giant, and the reasons aren't as clear-cut as they might seem. So buckle up, start your mental engines, and join us as we delve into why Toyota isn't fully embracing the EV wave and the alternate technologies it's exploring instead. If you want to stay in the loop, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. After producing reliable and innovative motor vehicles for more than 80 years, Toyota has been one of the first car makers to introduce the concept of sustainable transportation, but has drawn the line when it comes to going all in on EVs. Instead, it's opting for other technologies such as ICE, hybrid engines, and the newly developed hydrogen combustion engine, in addition to some BEVs. But why not go all for EVs like others? Is it possible that Toyota might actually be onto something, or is it just an ill-informed decision? Let's find out. Just for background, in February 2022, Jaguar announced that they plan to go fully electric by 2025. Following suit, Cadillac and Volvo also declared that they will only sell electric vehicles by 2030. Even Honda, Ford, Mercedes, Volkswagen, and General Motors have joined the trend, revealing plans to phase out gas-powered vehicles in favor of EVs. Toyota's stance has raised eyebrows in this landscape, considering its history of embracing new technologies. It's a surprising move on its part. Lawmakers in several countries, including Canada, Australia, the European Union, and the US, have already approved a ban on gas-powered cars by 2035. This means that automotive manufacturers face increasing pressure to transition from gas-powered vehicles to electric cars to reduce carbon emissions. However, Toyota has taken a different stance and has openly shown defiance by refusing to join the COP26 agreement, which aims to fully adopt electric vehicles only by 2040, and the reason behind it is pretty intriguing. Toyota is not the only car manufacturer taking a cautious approach to electric vehicles. Other significant players in the industry such as Stellantis, Ford, and other Japanese automakers are also investing in electrified hybrid models. According to Toyota sources, the world automotive market isn't ready to fully adopt EVs just yet. Chief Akio Toyoda believes that EVs are overhyped and that their widespread adoption is challenging due to factors like high prices and insufficient infrastructure. But here's the catch: these challenges are somewhat hidden from view. With EVs currently representing only 1% of the global automotive fleet. However, electricity demand will become a pressing issue once electric vehicles flood the market. Toyota's approach has sparked criticism, mainly targeting the company's CEO, as they have chosen to proceed cautiously rather than rushing into widespread adoption of electric cars. Another reason why Toyota is skeptical about the future of EVs is the lack of power available to produce them. Did you know that the US alone needs a 40% increase in power production by 2030 to meet the demand for EVs? That's a staggering figure! We're talking about an approximately $100 billion investment in the current electricity supply chain. While some parts of Europe and Asia have advanced infrastructure due to higher EV consumer demand, it's still insufficient if every car owner decides to go electric. So Toyota's concerns about electricity supply and the strain it would cause on the grid actually makes a lot of sense. It's important to consider that adopting electric vehicles is not happening at the same pace worldwide. While regions like Europe and China are making notable strides in embracing EVs, other parts of the world, such as Africa, are still lagging behind. One of the main reasons for this discrepancy is the lack of adequate EV infrastructure in certain areas. This disparity clearly indicates that the global automotive market is not yet ready to commit to an all-electric agenda in a unified manner. Toyota worries that switching entirely to electric cars will leave many consumers in the dark. Toyota is a huge company that sold almost 10.5 billion vehicles in 2022 across 200 countries. They have a significant market share, especially in poor countries where it's hard to find places to charge electric cars. These countries won't be able to build enough charging stations by 2035. Toyota also knows that there aren't enough places to charge electric cars. They're working on increasing the number of charging stations, but it will take time. They want to ensure that people can charge their vehicles quickly wherever they go before they start selling many electric cars. In light of this situation, Toyota's hesitation to dive headfirst into the EV frenzy becomes more understandable. As a prominent player in the automotive industry, Toyota has to account for the complexities and challenges associated with a widespread transition to EVs. Toyota's decision is not just based on infrastructure and electricity demand. Another crucial factor is the affordability and accessibility of electric vehicles. Let's face it, EVs are still pricey compared to traditional combustion engine cars. Government subsidies currently make them more affordable, but it's uncertain how long these incentives will last once mass production begins. Without these incentives, many potential buyers might find it challenging to break their banks just to own an electric vehicle. Now, you might be wondering what approach Toyota is taking instead of going all electric. Well, they believe in a balanced approach to electrification. Toyota's chief scientist, Jill Pratt, has developed a mathematical model demonstrating a diverse powertrain's effectiveness. According to Pratt's model, having a mix of gas-powered and hybrid vehicles on the road results in lower total emissions than having just electric cars. Toyota's reluctance to become totally electric stems from this. The business feels that using a hybrid engine rather than a pure electric powertrain is more realistic. They refer to it as a balanced strategy, which implies hybrid vehicles. That's why Toyota is striving hard to build hydrogen-powered automobiles as well. They are worried about where it will be obtained, considering its scarcity. Toyota's suggested solution to this issue is similar to killing two birds with one stone. On the one hand, this idea addresses the problem of lithium scarcity by distributing limited lithium among more batteries. On the other hand, hybrid automobiles will emit fewer pollutants than typical combustion engine vehicles. When it comes to fully embracing EVs, Toyota raises a valid concern about the availability of resources. As EV production scales up, elements like lithium, nickel and manganese, crucial for battery manufacturing, could face shortages. Toyota's solution? Similar batteries for hybrid vehicles instead of larger batteries for electric-only cars. This approach not only spreads the limited resources further, but also reduces emissions compared to conventional combustion engines. Despite Toyota's cautious approach to full EV adoption, they acknowledge the evolving automotive industry and have plans to introduce fully electric models soon. Its goal is to have 70 electrified models, including 15 battery electric vehicles, in the market by 2025. To support this initiative, Toyota is investing approximately $28 billion in the development of more BEVs, demonstrating its commitment to electric mobility. Alongside this, Toyota is continuing to invest in hybrid vehicles such as the renowned Prius, while also exploring other potential alternatives to fully electric cars. By balancing its investments in various technologies, Toyota aims to cater to a wider range of consumer preferences and provide sustainable transportation solutions. While they may be cautious about full EV adoption, Toyota's recognition of the changing landscape and their concrete plans indicate that they are actively adapting to the industry's shift towards electrification. This strategic move by Toyota indicates that they are not disregarding the growing demand for EVs. They understand that the automotive industry is evolving and electric vehicles are gaining popularity among consumers. During a recent media event in Michigan, Jill Pratt, Toyota's chief scientist and the new CEO of the Toyota Research Institute, emphasized their goal of giving each person a way to contribute to solving climate change. They believe that treating everybody the same way is not the answer. Toyota understands that different people have different needs and preferences when it comes to sustainable transportation. This measured approach allows Toyota to leverage its expertise and experience in hybrid technology, which has been a significant part of its success. They understand that a complete transition to electric vehicles requires careful planning, research and development to ensure the technology is reliable, efficient and accessible to all consumers. While Toyota's competitors are focusing primarily on EVs, Toyota remains committed to its hybrid technology. The company's successful Prius lineup has solidified its position as a leader in hybrid vehicles. They continue to refine and enhance their hybrid systems, aiming for increased fuel efficiency and reduced emissions. Toyota believes that hybrid vehicles offer a practical and accessible alternative to fully electric cars, especially considering the challenges mentioned earlier. Just a few weeks ago, Toyota announced that it would allocate up to $5.6 billion to produce hybrid and electric vehicle batteries in Japan and the United States. This investment will support their existing plans and help meet the growing demand for hybrid and electric vehicles. In addition to its work on hybrid vehicles, Toyota is also concentrating its efforts on another technology they feel has significant promise for zero-emission transportation. This technology is hydrogen fuel cells. The hydrogen fuel cell technology is something that Toyota regards as a long-term solution that has the potential to greatly create a sustainable future. One of the most noteworthy accomplishments that Toyota has achieved in this field is the launch of the Mirai. Recognized as one of the world's first hydrogen fuel cell automobiles available for purchase on a commercial scale, the Toyota Mirai is a vehicle that exemplifies the company's dedication to exploring fresh ways of innovation and providing a variety of options for environmentally friendly modes of transportation. As we wrap up our exploration of Toyota's roadmap, it's clear that the company is taking a cautious yet strategic approach to the future of transportation. While they acknowledge the potential of electric vehicles, they are mindful of the challenges that come with their mass adoption. Who knows? Toyota might actually change its approach in the future and go all in for BEVs, but that seems quite unlikely. So, what do you think of Toyota's decision to not fully embrace EVs? Do you agree with their approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.